All right. What up, y'all? It's your man Sam Ant here at Viral Hip Hop News. Go ahead and hit that like button, smash that notification bell, and subscribe to the brand Viral Hip Hop News. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Want to talk about my dog Jeremy Reaves today, but before we do, let's get a quick word from our sponsor.
Now listen to what I gotta say. Sarah!
It's trying to rape me!
Okay, so today's lesson is about Black Wall Street.
Come on out, boy!
Okay, class, let's exit in orderly fashion. Come on.
I ain't done yet!
Okay, so today's lesson is about Black Wall Street.
Watch now on tranquilinferno.com.
tranquilinferno.com. Click the link in the description box to see how to watch the film Tranquil Inferno. Type viral code 10 in the promo code section to get 10% off your order. Great film by a great director and a great brother. Go ahead and support. Promo code viral 10. Go ahead and click the link now. And if you want to be featured on Viral Hip Hop News, if you want a commercial in the front of my videos, if you want to conduct an artist spotlight where I interview you, independent entrepreneurs, artists, whatever the case may be, email me, dlsmediainc1@gmail.com. Again, dlsmediainc1@gmail.com to see how you can do that. Can't wait to see your emails. Let's get to work. All right, so clearly, right, I'm a Washington Commanders fan, formerly known as Redskins, formerly known as Washington football team, currently Commanders. Been a fan my whole life. We've been asked my whole life, and now finally we're starting to get good, and I couldn't be more proud of those brothers out there doing their thing in D.C. Last week on Sunday Night Football, we defeated the Atlanta Falcons in overtime 30-24 to stamp our ticket in the playoffs, our first 11-win season since 1991. Hopefully we go ahead and get number 12 against them punk-ass Cowboys tomorrow. But I wanted to talk about what happened after the game, because after the game, special team specialist, my dog, Jeremy Reaves, proposed to his longtime girlfriend. And you would assume that that would be a happy moment, a great moment. And I assume that it was, even all the bullshit that came after. I'm sure that that was a very special moment for him, his girlfriend, their families, and whoever is in their circle. That's a good brother. That's a good dude. And I mean that. Like, he's a genuine dude. I've met Jeremy Reaves on a few occasions. I'm a season ticket holder. I've been to a couple of the training camps. One training camp in particular, I remember when Dan Snyder sold the team and Josh Harris just took over. Ron Rivera was still in and as the coach, and it's his coaching staff. And we went out to the training camp and it was buzzing. It was the first year that we finally got new ownership. It was buzzing. It was probably about, when I went out there, about 8,000-9,000 people. The shit was jumping, right? So after practice, you got certain players going out there and signing autographs. A lot of players were gracious enough to sign a lot of autographs. You see some of their stars and celebrities. I'm not going to name any names. Some of them gave handshakes. Some of them walked by, didn't sign any autographs. Some of them did particular autographs. Not going to judge anybody who didn't sign. Don't know what anybody's going through. Don't know what kind of treatment or what kind of meetings or anything. Or they were just genuinely assholes and don't want to sign them. Whatever their case is, that's their prerogative. But one person who I knew and I saw with my own two eyes signed every autograph that was asked of him, stayed after, I'd say, for at least another hour. I don't know what the brother had to do during that time. Signed every autograph out there. Took the time to talk to every person out there, and that was Jeremy Reaves, who was an undrafted free agent, signed by the Philadelphia Eagles, cut by the Eagles. Then he was signed by us. He was cut by us on numerous occasions. Finally found a home and landed his role as one of the best special team players in the NFL. And he's a genuine good dude. And I said to him as he was signing my football and he was signing some of my son's stuff, I'm like, bro, I watched you. And you have literally signed every autograph out here. He said, I'm nothing without y'all. He said, I do this for y'all, bro. And you could see how genuine it was. You could look in his eyes and tell how genuine that brother was. Now, that does not excuse any transgressions that he may have done. I don't know that man outside of him being a good person and seeing what I saw. I don't know what his relationship's right. But when I see a dude like this, and he goes ahead and takes a public platform to propose to his girlfriend in front of millions of people, because like I said, this is on Sunday Night Football. This was on every publication the next day. This was on all kind of social media sites. But unfortunately, the reason why it was on so many social media sites is not even, I want to say, an hour or so after he proposed to his girlfriend. You see this nonsense come up on social media. I'm going to share it with you guys right now. So we go ahead and he shares it. And this chick, or what we assume is this chick at the time, go ahead and repost the clip of him proposing to his now fiance and says, "Not the same man who was in my DMs trying to fly me out and F me. I think the F not." Now, when I first saw that, the first thing in my mind was, damn, now we have sex workers out here running their mouth and telling people's business. I thought that was against the code of ethics. There ain't many ethics involved in that, but I thought one of the codes were, you don't run your mouth about your clientele. That's what I assumed. I don't really delve into the business. That's what I assumed. But clearly at that time, nah, not the case. But what really caught my attention was how many publications posted this chick's information and this chick coming at Jeremy Reaves after. One of those is Baller Alert. Washington Commander star Jeremy Reaves slammed for flying out a woman for sex months before his proposal. Shade Room. Commander Jeremy Reaves seemingly responds to a woman claiming he tried to fly her out before the engagement. World Star. Commander Jeremy Reaves proposes to his longtime girlfriend after his team secures a playoff spot, but shortly crashed the celebration. People could not wait to jump on this man. People could not wait to jump on the story without properly doing any vetting or doing any information before they went ahead and put the information out. They could not wait to put this information out and put this man's life in jeopardy, put his relationship in jeopardy. Like I said, I don't know how strong their bond is, but I'm sure as a man with a woman, some questions were asked after seeing that shit. I'm sure it was. And I'm sure he had to answer questions that he really didn't feel necessary to answer because he's standing 10 toes down. If that is the case, out here playing football, just played a brutal game, took it to overtime, have to get ready next week. These brothers' bodies are going through absolute hell. 17, 18 weeks into a grueling season, putting their bodies and their lives on the line. He goes out here and puts himself out there in a vulnerable moment for the world to see, and he has to come back and hear this nonsense, right? So seeing the brother that I've had interactions with in the past, I can tell, and I knew that this bothered him and this came his way because he's on social media. He's active on social media. If you talk to Jeremy Reaves on social media, 8 out of 10 times he'll probably respond back. It's just the kind of dude he is. So clearly he saw it. Clearly it bothered him. And he went on and took the steps to go ahead and attempt to clear his name. So today, and I seen this early this morning, but I wanted to wait a little bit. Jeremy Reaves dropped this on his X account. And it was a DM from what appeared to be the young lady who was calling him out for flying him out, doing whatever, feeding her, doing what he do and flying her back. And she said this, you should read it right here. "Hi, I'm sorry about all of this. This is a fake page pretending to be me. Shake my head. I've been trying to get it deleted for some time now." It's at 3:31 the day prior to him responding. I know it. Figured that out pretty quick. It ain't your fault. Just a sad world we live in for real. For him to even respond to that shows you what kind of dude he is. For him to even respond and go, "That's cool," shows you what kind of dude he is. But then he went on to say this. "I'm going to speak on this one time and one time only. For the people, news outlets, and blogs that bashed me and my fiance believing all of this nonsense that happened, may the apologies be as loud as the lies and disrespect." He tagged Shade Room, World Star, and TMZ. So I waited. I waited to see if we'll get a response from World Star. I waited to see if they'll get a response from Shade Room. I waited to see if they'll get a response from TMZ. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Matter of fact, I'll check TMZ as I speak. I checked Shade Room. I checked Baller Alert. I checked World Star. None of them posted this newly found information that the young lady was clearly hacked. And this was, in fact, a lie. And as I scroll through TMZ, and it don't have to be long. Like I said, this happened this morning, so they had more than enough time. And as I'm seeing Ice-T in a confrontation with the police that happened yesterday, it looks as though they didn't post this newly found information. And this is my problem with a lot of the media outlets, and this is my problem, especially in year 8 of doing what I'm doing here on Viral Hip Hop News and the podcasts and hip hop platforms or whatever I'm into, is the media are pieces of shit, bro. They have no care for human feelings, human decency whatsoever. If it's a story and that story involves blood and they know blood sells, they will sell you blood. Now, a couple days ago, right? Waka Flocka came on here with ridiculous makeup saying he was jumped by 10 dudes. People were going crazy, running their mouth. And then he came on and later backtracked the information saying he wasn't jumped. He was doing it basically just to paraphrase as a social experiment to see who runs with information, who doesn't do their proper vet, whatever the case may be. Now, we talked about that. The mic was messed up for whatever reason, so we didn't put it up. But Waka Flocka created his own media circus by posting that information. There wasn't really any sources to go to because the source was you. When you posted that information on social media of you getting jumped and your eyes and everything's all fucked up, that was the source that they needed to go run with the story. But he wasn't wrong. That they love blood. And there is no more vetting. There is no more information doing proper research to make sure that what you're putting out is true. It's just, let's put a salacious headline with a little bit of information, whether the person is lying a lot, and let's destroy these people's lives for views. And I'm sure a couple dollars. But you got to do a lot of views to get a lot of money. So what I'm saying is they could have done without this one until they did proper research to make sure it was true, but they didn't. Minutes after homegirl put it out, and I think she got 1,800 followers. Immediately after putting it out, Jeremy Reaves putting out his proposal on social media and people seeing it, they ran with that shit. And that's a problem. That's a huge problem. And maybe after they see this video, because I'm sure, I don't know how many views it's going to do. You know what? I don't care. That's my dog. He's a good brother. He's a good man. I've seen that firsthand. And if there's platforms out here that can put proper information out here, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Especially because I watch the dude every week. I've met him before on a few occasions. I know that man's heart. He's a good dude. I don't know if he cheated or not. It's not my fucking business. It's not my business. It's not my business to color that woman. It's not my business. What he does with her and what she does with him does not satisfy me in the bedroom. I could care less. I got a PhD in minding my fucking business. I just happen to do hip-hop content on social media. I got a big following on YouTube. So a decent following on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and use my platform to dispel a lot of the bullshit that's out there and give y'all real information to the best of my abilities. Salute to Jeremy Reaves, man. Y'all go out there and kick ass tomorrow. Lead the game healthy, lead the game safe, and leave it most importantly with a dub. And let's go into playoffs and do some damage, man. Salute to you, brother. Congratulations on your engagement. I know you were a little mad about the Pro Bowl, but hopefully you can get in as an alternate and we can get you as All-Pro Revo again next year, brother. Congratulations once again on rehabbing, getting back out there strong and doing your thing, man. Salute to you. But leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of what we just talked about here on the platform. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. You see my IG down there below. Sam, I am viral. If you want to go ahead and check me out on Instagram, I got things that I'm doing and on the acting tip, on the voiceover tip that I got going on outside of the hip hop scene that I'm very proud of and very humbled and fortunate to be able to share with you guys. So go ahead and check that out. I also got the Sam I Am Viral podcast. The link is in the description box. If you want to listen to the Sam I Am Viral podcast, all about the journey of acting and the journey of just walking on your path of greatness, whatever that may be, go ahead and check out that podcast as well. It's about 10 episodes in, starting the foundation. I'm very excited about that. Go to Apple, Spotify, all the major online outlets for podcasts. Subscribe, check them out, and let me know what you think, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Sam Ant, CEO of the brand Viral Hip Hop News. Again, love each and every one of y'all. Like, share, and comment on the video. Hail to the motherfucking Commanders. And I'm out of here, man. Deuces.